Welcome back. I've had this game for a while. I think I picked it up for like $8. Finish out a sale. And I have heard that it's really a simple, easy family style game. And one of the biggest complaints was that, it was luck, it was some randomness, which you have to be prepared for. But then that the tokens, which you'll see in a second, but it's got like a little magnetic flap. It's kind of cool because you flip this out. Now you have a map where you're gonna travel around. Instruction book, and you can see it's just a couple of pages. It's really simple. And then, oh, cool! You've got some things you can scan for, like story. Okay. Punch board. This will be the score track. So let's look at the meeples. If I can get the bag open. Still feeling a little sick, sorry. So we have white, black, orange, and purple. And these bags are so tiny. So if you notice, you have some markers that will go here. Oh, and that's nice and thick. That punched out pretty clean, and you can see that is very thick. That is very thick. But you will put your markers through there, and that'll set here in the middle of the board. So that's kind of cool. You got your map pieces there. The little meeples are pretty cool looking. You got little explorer hats on. They feel good. And then this is the part that I saw was one of the biggest complaints is if you see the insert's nice. Everything is already set up for you. Okay? But as you play, you are drawing out these tokens. Okay? And you can see right now it's full. And so you can see, oh, well, these have blue on them. I can see the first one. I can see these are blue, and I can see these are pink or red or whatever. But as you play, and let's say people are gathering a bunch of them, see they want to fall over. And they want to spread out. So I've got some pieces of like a manila folder, some chipboard, and stuff like that. I think I'm going to make a little insert that might just hover there. We'll see. But yeah, I just wanted to get this out, check it out, and I thought I might as well just show you what it looks like so that you can get that idea. Because, this is a little bent, but that's not a big deal. Alright. May have to glue that or something just to keep it up there, or put a little frame in there. So I made just these real simple, and both of them fit snug on this side, but not so much on this side, the one that was bent. And I did just cut a few pieces of foam core and stuck there. Oops, I knocked that one out. So I will get these mixed up. You have your clue tokens, you have location tokens based on number of players. And then we have all these, and these came sorted, and we need to shuffle them. So I'm going to make 6 or 7 piles and start mixing them up and putting them in here because they came like this in the rolls. So it looks like you start the game by taking 4 of each color, just at random, and all the players will get one randomly. So if you had a 2-player game, then these would not be in the game. You would just take these out. And there we go. So you're going to have 12 removed, and then you'll have those evenly split up. And everybody get one of each color, and you'll look at them and figure out which one you want to start with as your location. The others will be for movement. So that is something each time you start the game, you'll have to pull some of those out. But once you've got them set in here, then you can see the colors, and that's the whole point. And as you take a bunch out now, and you're playing, then you can slide this down, and it'll just keep it from separating too much. That way, you know, it's easier to grab it out, which is not a big deal unless they fall flat. You don't want them to fall flat. So, there we go. And if, you know, you make this for yourself, you can definitely cut that down. I may end up cutting that down, but it works fine. And so, a small problem for what has so far been really cool presentation and quick setup. So, yeah, it's not a big deal. So, I played through it, and I thought it was pretty cool. You collect the tokens, and then you complete by putting people on all the locations. You get to retrieve one to gain the points, and if you knock somebody off, you have to give them one of your movement tokens. And it's kind of strange, like if you go to this location, you have to have all three of them, but you only discard one. So it either goes to the discard pile or to the other player, and so you're get to reuse some of your tokens. So you may not go through all of the tokens, and I don't know, it was really cute. This seemed to work pretty well. I just move it up and slide it over so that they're still at an angle and you can grab them out. And yeah, it seemed to work pretty good. The biggest thing I found frustrating was that, you know, you've got those rules of sometimes you get to keep a token and not spend it, or you only spend one and stuff. And it says in the rule book, when you get both tokens to this place, oh, also if you move the lowest token, so if you move this token up by completing a quest, you would get to grab another old token. Or if they were equal. But for instance, if I moved this one up, you don't get to get the extra token. So there's some rules like that that's kind of strange. And it said in the rule book that you got to get both of your pieces to here to acquire your fourth token to use, but you only got to get one on the other spots. And as soon as somebody gets the fourth one, then the game is over. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you could alter that rule even here, or I don't know. Everybody should know that. Or you could even alter the rule here, but it does make it more of a race that way. But the one thing I found strange was that it says you can use, say you could put a guy here, and that means you grab the first token. If you put 2, the second, 3, or if you put all 4 there, you grab the fourth token because you need one of that color. But it doesn't tell you in the rule book that you're going to set one of these out until later in the rule book. Instead of, I did not see it in the setup that you're going to leave one off to the side. But that's a minor thing, and it all seems to work pretty well. So overall, I am pleased with the game. Small, minor little problems with some of the token sliding and some of the nothing that's major. Oops. And for $8, I enjoyed it, and I thought it was worth it. And there you go, Lost Explorers. And that is a look at what you get for what you pay.